Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mule channel. My name is Colton and today's video is about The Last of Us Part 2 video game. As there's been big leaks on the story and it sounds like it's SJW. We will check it out in a minute. Hello everyone. The Last of Us Part 2. This is an article from December 4th, 2016. It says The Last of Us Part 2 will be a game about hate. Now, do you know what hate is? This is SJW speak for Christianity. Yes. When they say hate groups, it's Christianity because Christians just hate the gay community so much. They hate them. Some, I guess. But come on. We don't hate the gay community. We're not allies of them. And if you're not an ally of the gay community, then there's something wrong with you, according to SJWs. So that's where the hate comes from. So they say, if the first game was really about the love between these two characters, the story is a counter of that. This story is about hate. Through Ellie, this time, the first game you play as Joel, this game you play as Ellie. Ellie is now 19. The years spent surviving the collapse of civilization have taken their toll. She's gone through some shit. And, that was, 4 years ago. Well, 3.5 years ago or so. And then fast forward to today, and we have leaks. I think it was last night. There was like gameplay leaked on YouTube or something. And apparently these are the leaks right here in this this article on Twitter. This is a picture on Twitter. This is from Knights of TISM JF. This is what apparently is the leak, and so this might not be official, but this is apparently the leak. And if you see at the bottom, it says Seraphites. That apparently is the Christian hate group that is the villains of this story. And as I read this, I totally thought of Star Wars. I totally thought of modern day Lucasfilm Star Wars. And, okay, let's go over it. So this person says, I am the immediate family member of someone working at Naughty Dog, which makes The Last of Us 2, which has been delayed, I think, till the end of May. As you know, Ellie, it will be centered around Ellie. So we have the female lead character because women have never been in a movie ever before in history. So we have to, or video games. So we have to have a female-centric main character. And you remember that article was back in 2016? Well, you know what also happened in 2016? Trump derangement syndrome. So they spent 4 years on Trump derangement syndrome as well. Almost all these companies. So let's continue. So we have a female main character. The story's main drive point is that the romance that briefly kindled between Dina and Ellie. So we have lesbians. Ellie and Joel are distant because of Joel being controlling, stemming from the decision in the first game, but are trying to mend their relationship. So the man is evil. There is a love triangle, so it's not exactly a triangle, as it's just two people who love Dina, being Jesse and Ellie. Jesse and Dina were a couple. Dina is bisexual. So Ellie is a lesbian and Dina is bisexual. When Jesse and Dina are on the outs of their relationship, because, say that again. When Jesse and Dina are on the outs of their relationship, Dina starts to make advances on Ellie. Again, we have to shove the man character out of the way so two lesbians, or a bisexual and a lesbian, can be together. Due to Dina being the girl every guy wants and having a history of dating men. Exactly. So you see where this is a turn? You see where this is a turn that goes from being a straight relationship to being now she's bisexual? This is all SJW talk. This is all left-wing politics. Due to Gina being the girl every guy wants, having a history of dating men being a center driving force in the story, Ellie is cautious as and is unsure of how serious Dina is. However, after several flirtatious gestures, Ellie begins to question if Dina really loves Ellie, and Ellie ultimately begins to fall for her. Act 1 concludes with Diana and Ellie sharing an important, intimate moment, solidifying the relationship played through Act 1. So they have so remember, this is a game about, isn't this a survival game? What is all this like relationships in this game? It doesn't make sense. It sounds like a TV show or something. That is until they're interrupted and attacked by a religious sect called the Seraphites, one of two groups we encounter, the other being the WLF. Jackson is also attacked. Dina is killed in this attack, so okay, at least they have a woman dying. Most movies, TV shows, video games, women never die, ever. So at least they killed off one character, which is probably going to accept all the people in the gay community that oh my god, you killed a bisexual woman? The Seraphites believe they are angels cleansing the wasteland. The end of the world is cause of the sinners trope. So again, the Seraphites believe they are angels cleansing the wasteland. What does that sound like? That sounds like Christians. Wait, there's more. Anyone that is not a Seraphite is considered a wolf or enemy to the flock. So if you see these parallels here? So if you're a Seraphite, which is Christian, but if you're not a Seraphite, that means you're against the flock. You're against society. You're against the majority of people in this world. They also refer to themselves as lambs. In the vein of SJW baddies, the Seraphites don't like gays because it's a sin. Again, this is the left-wing trope of what they think about Christians, that all Christians hate people in the gay community. So of course, we have to make them the bad guy. Remember going back to the article 2016, the game's about hate. Well, the hate is the Seraphites who are being portrayed as Christians, and the gay bisexual group are the good guys. You can't make this up. This is amazing. This is why all of their members are usually white males with shaven heads or white women. Wow, isn't that amazing? This is why all of their members are usually white males with shaven heads or white. God, this sounds like either a male feminist or a feminist, SJW, LGBT, whatever. They absolutely made the story for this game, or at least approved it. And it's so sad that Christians are always the villains in like all these stories. It's never Muslims, it's never atheists, it's never SJWs are the villain of anything. It's always Christians or white men. And there you go. Last of Us Part 2 sounds woke. It sounds incredibly woke. It's supposed to be a survival game, a horror kind of survival game. And it sounds like a TV show or something, like some Twilight crazy like CW show or something. This game sounds terrible. And this is a highly anticipated game. It's so sad. It's really sad. But what do you think about this video? What do you think about The Last of Us Part 2 being SJW woke? And let's just go over the checklist. To conclude, we'll go over the checklist. So we have female lead character. We have bisexuals. We have lesbians. We have men being pushed away. We have men dying. We have women killing men. We have Christians being the bad guys, and Christian white men being the bad guys in particular. Apparently there's no black people, there's no brown people who are the villains in this Seraphites group. It's only white men. So you put all that together, past comments about this game being about hate, and this whole thing's SJW, and it's gonna get woke, go broke. So please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, leave your comment what you think about this video and about The Last of Us Part 2. Are you gonna pick it up? And we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.